Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to up level your health, and we're going to talk all about sleep and why it is important. So, here are some things that can happen when we don't get a good night's sleep. We might have difficulty concentrating, low energy, we probably crave carbs and sweets, could have some brain fog, we can feel less motivated, irritable, we can have anxiety, and this can affect our relationships. You might notice all of these symptoms and you might know it because you probably have not had a good night's sleep in the past. So, how do you know if you're sleeping well? So, ask yourself, think about these questions. Can you drift away easily and go to bed at night? Can you rest comfortably without tossing and turning? Do you experience frequent dreaming? Do you wake up feeling rested with a positive mood? Do you have stable energy without major crashes? So, what to do? So, are you getting enough sunlight? So, we need natural sunlight upon waking to sync our circadian rhythm. So, upon waking, our cortisol should spike, and then throughout the day, it should slowly lower. And once it's at its lowest point, and that's when melatonin, our sleep hormone, that starts to rise, and that is great for sleeping. So, do you have a lot of stress? So, can you recognize when you start to feeling signs and symptoms of stress? Do you tense your shoulders? Do you tense your jaw? Do you get a racing heart rate? Are you overstimulated with artificial light? So, are you exposed to a lot of bright white lights all throughout the day and into the nighttime? It's really important that we avoid screens and bright artificial lights at night because this can disrupt our melatonin production. So there are certain phases of our sleep cycle. So first stage is when you first drift into sleep, and it usually doesn't last very long. The second stage is when your respiratory rate and your heart rate slow down, your body relaxes, and your body temperature decreases. In stage 3 and 4, this is where the deepest sleep occurs. Your heart rate, respiratory rate, and body temperature all at their lowest point. And stage 4 is the healing phase, and this is where tissue growth and repair takes place and where cellular energy is restored. So this is super important. And stage 5 is our REM sleep, and this happens every 90 minutes, and this is our dream sleep. So as we get older, the less deep sleep that we need. But as a healthy adult, 13 to 23% of our sleep should be deep sleep. So if you sleep 8 hours, about 62 to 110 minutes should be that deep sleep. So does anyone remember saying when you were younger, you'll sleep when you're dead? Maybe that was just me, but I wish I knew why sleep was so important. So when we sleep, our bodies detox. And if we don't get enough sleep, we're more prone to inflammation and illness. There are certain hormones that regulate our appetite, our stress, our growth, metabolism, and other bodily functions, and they are released at this time. Tissues are repaired, our muscles grow, and protein synthesis occurs. And memories become consolidated, and it allows for the formation and storage of more memories. So it's essential for learning. There's also a direct correlation between our sleep and our health. So, when you sleep better, you have more energy to make better lifestyle choices. Your immune system is stronger, you're more alert and focused, you're more creative, you experience less anxiety, irritability, mental exhaustion, and you have increased libido. So, on average, adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So, what is the importance of dreaming or deep sleep? So, like I said in the previous slide, we need to dream because this is when our bodies digest and assimilate information. It's critical for information processing, assimilation, memory, learning, and emotional healing. Physical recovery happens during this phase. Our blood sugar levels and metabolism balance out, and our immune system is energized. There's certain medication and substances that can suppress dreaming, such as anti-anxiety meds, sleeping pills, and alcohol. So the glymphatic system. We have something in our brain known as the glymphatic system, and it's the brain's natural detoxification system. So the glymphatic system, it picks up any toxins in the brain and it essentially cleans them up while we sleep. So we must get adequate sleep in order for this process to happen. The buildup of neurotoxins can have negative health implications such as Alzheimer's or other neurodegenerative disorders. So let's talk about how sleep deprivation can cause us to gain weight. So when we lose sleep, we feel tired and our leptin levels drop. And leptin is our hunger hormone that triggers satiety. And then the opposite hormone, ghrelin, this is our hunger hormone, and this hormone rises. And this triggers us to feel hungry. Other hormones will be affected as well, and this all leads to more opportunities to eat. It can lead to increased hunger, poor food selection. If you're tired, I'm sure you've experienced this before, you're less likely to want to cook a nice balanced meal. You might just want to go run out and grab something at the drive through. Our overall energy and expenditure is decreased. We don't want to go on walks. We don't want to exercise and we're exhausted. And all these factors essentially can lead to obesity if we keep up with these same habits over time. So, women's hormones and sleep. So, during the second phase of our cycle, progesterone should be higher in relation to our estrogen. And progesterone is our calming hormone. So, if this is low, this could lead to sleep disturbances. So, how do we increase progesterone? So, we can't directly increase it, but there are things that we can do like lower our stress. So, increased cortisol production equals decreased progesterone production. So, how can we prepare our bodies for a restful night's sleep? So, we can create a nice, dark, relaxing environment in our bedroom. We can try to eliminate coffee 8 hours before bed. No electronics 2 hours before bed. We want to wear those blue blocking glasses if we are on electronics. Try to have dinner at least 3 hours before bed. No heavy meals right before bed. Try to avoid alcohol before bed. No vigorous exercises before bed. Exercise is a stressor, so exercise raises our cortisol, and cortisol and melatonin kind of oppose each other. Try to implement a breathwork and meditation routine, deep diaphragmatic breathing with the long exhalations. This help kind of puts our body in parasympathetic mode. Playing 528 hertz music. This is a calming meditation music. You can try journaling before bed or write positive affirmations and get out any thoughts out on paper or write any positive affirmations down. Our subconscious mind is smart, and we have to convince our subconscious mind that we are healing and we are calm and we are present. Also, warming things that make us feel relaxed, such as a warm glass of tea, a warm bath, or a little time in the sauna, or diffusing some lavender before bed. Whatever you choose, don't make it overwhelming. Make it something that you look forward to. So, reflect on your current bedtime routine and think about how it is affecting your sleep. What are you currently doing that is getting in the way of your sleep? Are you endlessly scrolling? Are you exercising too close to bed? Are you having large meals right before bed? Reflect and think about it. And lastly, I want to talk about ultradian rhythm breaks. So, ultradian breaks refer to short rest periods or breaks taken throughout the day at regular intervals. So, we've always been told we need to kind of wake up and go, 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 and then go to sleep. But we kind of need these breaks throughout the day. They occur more frequently than a traditional lunch or coffee break, and they're designed to promote relaxation, recharge our energy, and enhance productivity. So, the term ultradian refers to the natural body rhythms that occur at shorter cycles than the circadian rhythm. So the concept of these ultradian breaks is based on the understanding that our energy and focus naturally ebb and flow throughout the day. So by taking these short breaks during these low energy periods, we can optimize our performance and our well-being. During these breaks, it's beneficial to engage in activities that help rest and recharge the mind, such as deep breathing exercises, stretching, meditation, or even a short walk outside. So, some signs that we need a break are fatigue, tired eyes, brain fog, hunger, thirst, bathroom urges, fidgeting, and annoyance. So, try to take breaks between tasks and not try to push through your day, changing from task to task. So, here's a quick list of some things that we can do during our breaks. These are just quick little examples. You might have different things, but you can have a cup of tea in silence. You can go for a walk. You can just sit in silence. You can do some yoga, stretch, some breath work. You can reflect on some things that you're thankful for, or basically any mindless activity. So, take all this information that you've learned and kind of reflect and think back on what you can do to help better your sleep.